Hey everyone, James Reeves, TFBTV here at Austria Arms Action Days in Deutschwagram, Austria. I'm here at the Club 30 booth. Club 30, some of you hardcore TFBTV fans may recognize that nomenclature from the videos that I've done with Spohr, with Thomas Spohr, the German revolver company. You guys may remember that he was part of this club. We've got these European elves, the gunsmith elves, and there's just 30 of you, right? Is that why it's Club 30?
Yeah, that's the name. The name comes from the maximum members of the club. At the moment, I think we are 26, so there's some space.
Yeah, put in your applications, fellas. But the 30 of you, you tune guns. I mean, you are all talented gunsmiths, and I know that Thomas said that his inspiration was to take Smith Wesson revolvers, take all the MIM parts out of them, and he eventually started creating his own guns that are masterpieces. And I see that you've got some Club 30 revolvers here. Now that we've talked about the club and what it is, talk to me about the Club 30 revolvers. What are they?
Okay, the Club 30 revolvers are overall the best you can get from a revolver. So you take the best parts you can get, and these parts are mainly from Thomas. You can customize it completely out of your mind. So you can decide which barrel, which drum, which trigger, which hammer, and so on. And the gunsmith of your choice gets all these parts delivered and has to build the gun for you. Mm-hmm. So every gun is custom handcrafted, it's hand-tuned, so you can decide which trigger weight you want to have, which kind of trigger pull you want to have, and so on. Which kind of coating you want to have. Should it be polished? Should it be sanded? And so on. So all these variations you can decide from as a customer. And we are here to make your dream come true.
Did I hear that right? You also picked the gunsmith who's going to do the work?
Yeah, for sure. Oh. So if you want a Club 30 revolver, you have to go to the gunsmith you want to make it for you. Uh-huh. So every Club 30 gunsmith makes the revolver for you.
Uh-huh. I would like to see maybe headshots. I want to see maximum bench press. I'm going to need to see some statistics, some resumes, so I can decide which gunsmith, who's the best.
Who's the best? So in the club we have like 5 to 4 gunsmiths which are really, really into handguns. So like me, I'm mainly tune handguns. We all have other gunsmiths which are also very talented, but they do, for example, also exclusive hunting rifles and these revolvers. So it's demand on where you live and what's your nearest Club 30 gunsmith and where you can go to.
If I'm watching this video right now and I'm like, you know what, this sounds great, I would really like to do this. Well, first of all, let's help them make up their mind. What are they looking at budget-wise? How much am I going to budget for something like this?
We are starting at about 3,500 euros. That's the starting price.
For what it is, that's not outrageous. I mean, you knew it was going to be expensive, but that's not outrageous. And having shot these revolvers multiple times before, I can say, as far as guns go, I mean, it's worth every penny. But again, logistically, I'm trying to decide, I want to buy one of these. I would like to get one. We'll talk about America in a second, but let's say I live in Europe and I want to purchase one of these revolvers. How do I go about, I want to shut this video off and I want to buy one. How do I do it?
Step 1, you head to the Club 30 website. There you can find the revolver configurator, where you can configure your own revolver, completely personal, 3-dimensional, so you can decide, as I told you, which part you want to have. It also gets your price. The price tag is normally for Germany, so this revolver would cost this price in Germany. And then you look up in the impressum, where's my next gunsmith? You drive there, go with the configuration, I want that revolver. And then we will say, okay, that's a very good idea, or that's a very bad idea. Uh-huh.
I see. Okay, well, that's wonderful. I just, that's really the answer I'm looking for is the website. People always want to know the website. Where can I go? I can shut this video off and I can go find where to procure one of these. Tell me about this one.
So this one is a Club 30 special from our 30-year anniversary. We made only 30 pieces of it, and it's completely color-cased, hardened. So that's not just a finish or something, that's really the hardened finish.
I imagine this is substantially more expensive than like one of your regular custom belts.
It is for sure, because it's a limited edition. It's about 9,000 to 10,000 euro. Mm-hmm. But there are only 30. Yeah, and I think this one is the one with the serial number 1996. It's my birth year.
Oh, okay, just a baby. He's just
Yeah,
a baby.
I'm
I
just
can't
a
believe
baby.
that. Yeah.
I have an old face.
Well, you know what? I'll take 10 of these. Just go ahead, load them up.
10?
Well, yeah,
Okay.
yeah, we'll get these in my back. Before I let you go, let's talk about the Commando Revolver, because this made a splash on TFBTV.
Yeah, I've seen it on YouTube, and I was I was really hyped because it's my baby. Yeah. So you've made some videos with Martin about it, and
Coolest revolver I've ever seen, period. End of story.
I've had the idea on the first Action Days, actually, and that's why the name comes from the Commando guys, because we went on for one beer, like for till
17 beers, yeah.
17
I
beers
know
till
that
6 in the
happens.
morning.
Yeah.
And after that, some of the guys thought, these revolvers, they look cool, these sporting revolvers, but it would be really cool if you had a tactical revolver, like a new tactical revolver. And that's how this idea started to riddle in my brain. And yeah, so I got some of the frames from Thomas, started to make the barrel completely from scratch. So it was like 40 millimeter barrel, and I milled it down to this one. I designed the rail with the acro interface, and yeah, and you had the pleasure to shoot it.
I did.
You had the pleasure to test that trigger I made, and it's mainly so good because everything inside is polished.
I would say best revolver I've ever shot. Like, I mean, for me, I kind of like the more self-defense oriented, like tactical oriented designs, and this was the best revolver I've ever shot in 10 years of TFBTV. I know that this was limited edition and very expensive. I mean, what these were selling for like 10,000 euro or something, right?
Not exactly, about 7.5
Okay.
with all the equipment.
This was a limited edition. Are you thinking about doing more?
The problem is I have to do every piece by hand. So I get the parts from Thomas, like the Club 30 ones, and I have to do everything by myself. I cannot produce more than 20 pieces a year. I cannot.
It's literally impossible to make more than 20 a year.
Yeah, that's exactly the point.
Okay.
Probably find a solution with Thomas that we bring out a bit less, let's say, exclusive model for his own revolvers. Probably.
You know what you guys should look into is like maybe MIM. It's called metal injection molding.
Like
you
the
guys
Smith
could put
Wesson
those.
guys,
Yeah,
the
yeah,
good
yeah.
stuff.
And then it comes full circle. It comes full circle. It's like, we can only make 20 of these a year. Well, you know, if we use some MIM parts, then in this gun, then we can maybe make 100 a year.
Perfect, and it's a perfect trigger after that.
Yeah, exactly. Last question, United States. I know that Thomas has imported some revolvers. Is it possible to do something like this, like a custom revolver, kind of on a one-off basis, and get it imported into the U.S., or do you even know?
So as far as I know, we didn't export them to the US recently. The main problem is, as I told you, the revolvers get built customly for a customer by hand. Right. So every little gunsmith would have to do the export paper to the USA, which is extremely hard.
I mean, sure, everything is possible, but especially in the United States of America, and as it relates to guns.
For example, if there would be an interested American gunsmith who wants to resell their built revolvers or wants to be part of the club, probably we can talk about that. He just has to reach out to us, and maybe we find a solution for that.
See, I, for one, would love to see, are there no Americans in Club 30 yet?
No, just Europeans, because we have the speaking language is German within the club. But as I told you, probably in the future, there would be a solution.
Well, if we can get an American Pope, by God, I know that we can get an American gunsmith in Club 30. Thanks for speaking with us about this.
Thank you, James.
Guys, thank you for watching TFB TV. Stay tuned. We're bringing you more showtime from Austria Arms Action Days.